Hello, chat. Yes, I am streaming on my channel. Thank you, Ishan. Thank you, Snigdho. And I I kind of wanted to do this puzzle rush. I've been doing quite a bit of puzzle rush before the World Rapid and Blitz, so I thought why not try and do it on stream. And here we are. Yes, it's not such a big magic also, Ishan. I told you guys that I'm going to be streaming on my channel quite a bit. So I guess it's not such a big surprise. And I guess the audio and video is okay. It's functional. So let's go directly to the puzzle rush. It's been a long time. It's been a really long time since we've been streaming on this channel, but good to see that at least from my perspective, it is still alive. So the idea of today's stream is to try and reach the maximum possible. It's kind of part of my World Rapid and Blitz training. And if you like this, then we'll do more of these streams. Okay, chat. Okay, come on. It's not that bad, also. Okay, I just went live 2 3 days ago. Just 2 3 days ago, I went live. So it's not like I have never gone live. ऐसा कुछ नहीं है. But yeah, going forward, I would like to again whenever possible. How's my prep for World Rapid and let's see, let's see how I do this puzzle rush. So let's have a look. Let's start. And it was not for 15 minutes, okay? It was for something like 1.5 hours. I don't know what kind of time they teach at JE and other stuff, but if this is the state of our engineers, future engineers. What do you mean with COVID? There's no COVID. COVID is gone, no, from the world. Do we still have COVID? Sure, let's start. Let's start and see how much we can get done. If it is possible to break the record with the help of my lovely chat. First ones are easy. Queen f7, checkmate, queen d7, checkmate, checkmate once again. All the things that Vidit needs to do. Another checkmate, but not checkmate in one, so Vidit will see this. Back rank mate. This is a nice Arabian mate. Checkmate. Even a piece here. So the first minute, it's important to try and score as many as you can in the 3 minutes. And I usually get something like 23, which is a good score for me. But these younger kids, they get like 26. They're just faster, better practiced. That was stupid for me. Now we need to concentrate a bit better. But this is warm-up, okay? This is trials. So why only 30 minutes of puzzle rush? Because I need to prepare a bit for the World Rapid and Blitz. I'm leaving in exactly 48 hours. My trip starts in exactly 48 hours, and there's a lot I need to revise before the tournament. But puzzle rush, just to keep myself sharp, it's very important, very useful. I've been very bad at doing things. I've been very bad at a lot of things, but in general, streaming while playing, here I'm really bad at. So this is also training for that. But let's see how much I can score in the 3 minutes and how much I can score in the 5 minutes, the maximum today. Yeah, so we started with 25. Let's go again. Meanwhile, do hit that like button as well, so more people know that I am Live. First minute is easy. Okay, good going so far. Actually, a good score for the first minute. Queen e6 check. Difficult. Queen c4, queen g8. It's like the only check. Queen e6. How do we finish? Was not easy. We have slowed down considerably. E6. Then something. But this is very slow. Okay, 42. It's slow, but it's still I think not as bad as the previous one. And what are the mistakes? Do you guys remember the how long will I last streams that I once used to do for puzzle? Yeah, I had to play queen e6 check here. It started with rook b7. What was this one? Yeah, just take the piece. Queen takes d. f6. I thought there was a pin here, but bishop can just go back to b3. Queen d3 check and rook f1 check. Cool. Let's try to beat 42. Let's try to get 45 this time. Just checkmate in once. It's almost like custom made for Visit. That's a decent start. Okay, feel free to solve with me. If you can solve before I do. After 40, we just slow down too much. Oh, mouse slip, mouse slip, mouse slip. At least, it would have been more than previous one. Hey, D-Ranger. When are you traveling to Almaty? I'm going on 24th. I haven't covered D4, Knight F6, C4, E6, G3, B6. Yes, it's. I think you had commented on one of the videos, right? And B6 is just not a good move because of Bishop G2 D5. But I can put in a small 7-move line there if it will be useful for you. It shouldn't take a long time. The problem is, I can't just go and enter the lines and enter the comments on Chessable. I need to make a PGN first. I have to send it to Chessable, and then they upload it because uploading is not as simple. Meanwhile, guys, do hit that like button if you're having a good time. Which Indian do you think will win the World Rapid and Blitz? I think it's a very big shot for an Indian to win the World Rapid and Blitz. It's a very tough tournament to win. But if I had to name one, Arjun probably has the best chances based on recent form. But that said, Nihal is very good at this format. And you cannot count out any of these jokers. A bit more of a slow start, but that's okay. It's not puzzle battle. It's more important to solve the later ones quickly and correctly. That's the challenge. Oh, again mouse slip. Queen F3 check. I do a lot of mouse slips these days. I think I should invest in a better mouse. What if the mouse someone like Naroditsky uses? Answer no. Infade first. Lock the exit. D1. Kind of reaching the same score. 42 3 times in a row. Thank you, Joker. Srijan, don't drag, click and click. That will be too slow, Srijan, trust me. That will be too slow. What's my say on the Chess.com Chess24 merger? I think merger is a kind of euphemism. It's kind of an absorption, a kind of acquisition. And in general, I think having a bit of competition is healthy rather than a monopoly, That said, I'm not saying anything bad against the present situation, but in general, monopolies can be dangerous. It also makes the environment lazy. Like when you don't have competition, when you're the only one, it also becomes difficult to get better. So the jury is out on that. We'll know with time whether. But what do you guys think of the acquisition? What are your thoughts? Nihal is also playing World Rapid and Blitz next. Oh, the Rook was there. Yeah. 43 is a super low score, by the way. How does Hikaru talk while doing this? Bishop f5 first. See, this is what happens when I talk. Small loss of concentration is enough for me to make a mistake. And yet we have gotten better on this one. Faster. Shows you what practice can do. And if it can work for a noob like me, then it can work for anyone. This is my premise. Both plays, you were the one commentating. Kuch bhi hai, they didn't even mention my name amongst the commentators, yesterday. No, 43 is not low, it's just low. I think 45 is a good minimum score to have. But chat, are you open to me doing streams like this, where I'm not talking much, just doing my stuff? People, do you think it can act as some kind of a journey stream where I show how practice helps with improvement and how talking slows you down or distraction slows you down. If so, then I can do this very often, and we can document the process of improvement. Once again, the premise is if a noob like me can improve, then anyone can do it. The downside is there will be very little interaction during such streams. The upside is maybe me talking is not such a nice thing in general. Bit tricky. Yeah, I couldn't figure out the continuation. Okay, 45 here we come. That's my high score so far. High score and all-time 2. Yeah, 47 is my highest score, but I think I can do better by the looks of things. It will be nice to hit 50 on this. Prag is not playing in the World Rapid, and that's true. True. Yeah, Prag is not playing in the World Rapid and Blitz. No, I haven't seen Tiku's recent video. Am I missing out on something? Am I? Should I watch? Or am I not missing out on anything? I say there's a new live commentary mode on YouTube chat. That is something to be tried. The YouTube studio feels like a new thing to me. Why isn't Prag playing? I don't know actually. But I haven't seen Prag play in the World Rapid and Blitz. Guys, what's your take on this chess.com chess24 acquisition? And what do you feel about the change in the CCT format? Also, I have a feeling that we won't have this Indian chess tour qualifications anymore, because you know the qualifications are made open, and chess.com usually open H2 what? Yeah, chess.com usually don't have qualifications from one particular geography. Which is one sad thing for me personally, because it was such a great stage for our Indian players. It's the answer to this one, chat. Why am I so weak and so slow? Give me answer to something. Is it age or do you think I was just born slow? Another mistake. I think I had to go knight f3 here. King f3 and then a6. h2, a7, h1, a8. Wait. 43. But we are kind of, 42 was a warm-up score. But here we start with, even when we are doing bad, it's 43. Both mostly age. Guys, it's just lack of practice here. Why? Puzzle dress is a good temptation, no? It's not like playing games, so you don't go on an endless loop when it happens. Yeah, Gukesh is in a bit of a bad form in the Gashimo Memorial, but also uh, also it's a lot to do with practice. So he's been doing a lot of classical chess. Every format requires a bit of difference in training, I would say. Like how every position you play in football, you require different skill sets to be trained. Next one I'll do a 5 minutes, so we have more time to chit chat. For a long time I didn't see that. This is my next tournament. World Rapid and Blitz, guys. Can you ask the question? It's been repeated so many times. Rook D1 check and queen E3 check. This is going to be a super low score. Shouldering concept. Bishop E6 or Rook E8? Rook E8 check. Now Bishop E6 combination. Rook E2 checkmate. Okay. I didn't really feel like continuing that one, so let's go for a new rush. What's my best tournament like? I'm sorry. I think it's something in 2017, 2018. I won the Pharaohs Open. Kolkata Open. Kolkata Open is my best tournament. Okay, here I think we'll get 50. But let's still try and see if it's possible. Getting 50 is not that easy because it gets tough towards the late 40s. Who is Nihal's coach right now? I don't know. I was working with Nihal as late as August this year. Bishop E6, or is it just CD6? It's not Bishop E6. In 5 minutes, I just automatically become slower. Not a bad score till now. Knight f4. Knight f4 should be the not allowing any rook f6. This bishop f6. 92 check is a threat, but that shouldn't be a problem. Gotta go bishop d8. King f8. King g7. Now take g7 and queen r1. And even the queen. Checkmate because rook into e6 check would have won. Take on c4. Take with the queen. Maybe take the queen. d1. Piece. And the piece here also. Rook f1 should be the move. Now we need to be precise. Rook g8, the culminating point of the sacrifice. Getting the mate. Oh, should have started with bishop e2. That was simple. Now it unnecessarily gets challenging. In a pretty comfortable situation. Queen d6 check. Will there be an Indian G.Skill team next year? I think there are going to be 2 teams next year, and one of it will be my team, and the other is the Yogi's team. I should have got 50 on that one comfortably. Stupid mistakes to that. But okay, that was also kind of a warm up. 47 is such a low score in 5 minutes, no? And we got that in 3 minutes. Look at how slow I've become in 5 minutes, yeah? That's the Parkinson's law. This is chess.com. The best chess platform I saw today. Decent start. piece. This is checkmate. Different patterns of checkmate. You see how similar patterns keep getting repeated, and doing this repetition will help cement it. That is the beauty of repetition. The beauty in repetition. Yeah, if you give queen, be happy to take it. So checkmate into. Here we win by pin. Here the king gets king d8 or king e7. E5, queen e7 is possible. Queen d8. I think it's queen b8 and queen b7 because we need to checkmate like this. Queen g5 and queen d7. Now bishop d7, rook a7, rook b8. It's mate in 3. Okay, knight c6 first. g3. I think we can just take it and queen f1 because bishop into f1 will come. d7, rook to no, bishop d1 you have to play. Rook d1 he will take and play king e7. So we start with bishop d1 and then play. Now g takes f6, I guess. Oh no. Okay, no worries. Bishop d3, rook d3, queen g1, king c2, rook a2 is checkmate. Okay, this is a better defense. Finding the best defense for the opponent is a very important part of chess. You need to keep these checks going. I think it's bishop, queen e3 check, there's king d1. Bishop b2 check, there's king d2. So what would it be? It has to be a check. I think it has to be some bishop b. Yeah, gets so much tougher. What's this part? This has to be simple. Queen f2, king d1, queen g1, rook g1, knight f2. King e1, knight g4, then he takes b takes c4. So it has to be something inside. Bishop f2 and oh god, I couldn't get to 50 despite starting like that. Crazy. It just started getting tougher and I got too complacent at that point. Bob, I'll reply to your questions. What is this one? Queen e3, king d1, and now is it some bishop c2 check? Probably. Oh, queen b3. I missed queen b3 completely. This was a good one. Queen b3 I missed. What is this one? Just g takes f6. Simple. And this is mate in 3. Queen f2, queen f1, knight f2. High action. Yeah, I tend to ignore the b3 square a lot. True. But I think it does more good than harm. The last round is going on. Since it just... King H1 is wrong here. So by process of elimination you find the right. A7 check first because there is no way to prevent the C8 pawn. Should D4 check? Yes. That's one way of playing. Apart from that, what else can I do? Queen F2. So takes and Queen H3. Queen H4. Takes everything. Takes and Bishop F5. The Queen H6 check. Okay, so it's easy. Simple pawn game. Rook B1 can I play? Of course, what else would I play? Win the rook and take everything. Rook G2 and Knight H4 wins a discovery attack. Queen G7, Knight D6 and Queen F8. Mate in 3. D4 should win because Queen H4, Queen H2, the king escapes. So we start with D4 and we block off the escape. Bishop E4, Queen B4 and Rook C8. Knight A4 traps, no, Knight A4 loses this pawn. So Rook B1 and Knight B1. Bishop D4 check. Queen E1 check. Rook F1, Bishop D4 and Queen F1. Here we can take on E3 and C4. 8 and 9 B4, that's it to Knight A1. King F6 was the move, huh? I don't know. Let's not waste time over spilled milk. We still have puzzles to solve, miles to go, and promises to keep. Okay, B4, Queen A4, Knight E2, B4, and now Knight E2 is important. There's no difference against Knight C3 check. Just start with Rook H7 and push out one. This we can capture because queens. Knight F4 and Bishop F3. Okay. Queen 8 has been blocked. So Queen E7. It was easy. Queen H4 is a problem, so take. Okay. D3 check, Queen F3 check. Yes, 51. That's my top score. Best ever on this stream. Okay, 51 is not a great score in 5 minutes, but still it's nice to break a personal record. Okay, chat. So coming to the earlier questions, why did I stop working with Nihal? Well, in 2019, I had a very similar arrangement with Nihal. I was working with him exclusively. I was traveling with him everywhere, and we had a lot of plans in 2020. But the lockdown happened, and after the lockdown happened, we continued working together and spending time for a long time. But the communication gradually kept going down, and I got busy with other things. When tournaments resumed in 2021, the communication had become very sporadic. The communication had become very little, especially from his side or their side. And around this time, since I was exclusive with Nihal at that time, I couldn't work with a lot of other people. But around that time, since I was open to working with other people, uh, other people started asking, and Arjun's dad was one such person. He called me and he really wanted me to work with Arjun. And on the other hand, I wasn't getting a lot of communication back from Nihal. So that's how I started working more with Arjun. This was in 2021. And then we had a pretty successful year in 2022. The Tata Steel Challenges went really well, and all the tournaments where I was with Arjun, he performed quite well. It felt like we had a good rapport, and yeah, that's how it continued. At some point, it gets complex. It would be great to be able to work with everyone, but there's just so much confidential information. For instance, I'll give you a scenario where Nihal shows me some opening idea, and I know this idea, and then I work for Arjun in a different tournament. Now I know this idea, but this is Nihal's idea, so it's not mine. It's not mine to reveal. But on the other hand, knowing this idea and not revealing it to Arjun also becomes a dilemma, because what if Arjun's opponent plays this and I had already known it, but I cannot reveal it? So this is the paradox when it comes to working with a lot of people at this level. There is just so many of opening ideas which are confidential in nature, and there will be a lot of things that I know, but I cannot end up revealing, which is why people have one person working for them at the highest level. Like Magnus has Peter Heine Nielsen, and Anish used to work with Erwin. So Vashel Lagrav used to work with ETN back row, and all these things. So that is exactly why it. Especially the openings part, mainly the openings part, it requires very it requires people to be private, and that is the reason. Just a fun question: what if you and Arjun face off and you win using the opening prep you gave Arjun, and you make Arjun go down in the Swiss point? First of all, I wouldn't do that. Secondly, even if I use the opening preparation to get a better position against Arjun, there's a good chance he will beat me from any position, because in terms of skill, you see what I'm practicing right now, and I'm getting better with each practice. But this kind of practice Arjun has been doing like 5x, 10x in the last 3 years. So I'm not going to catch up with him with 1 week of practice, what he has been doing for 2 or 3 years. And the kind of time I spend with chess, the kind of practice I do, it practices different skill sets, so it wouldn't help me here. And thirdly, there wouldn't be anything that I know which I would have kept from Arjun if it can help him score a point. Am I working with it? No. I used to work for with it sometime around 2016 to 2018, 2019, around that period. From 2019, I was working with Nihal. 2019 to 2020, 2021, that was kind of exclusive. And after 2021 to 22, I'm working with Arjun, although it was not exclusive. It's exclusive only right now. So yeah, that is the timeline, that is the chronology. Anish works with Aryan Tari, right? Maybe he does. He works with a few different people, but Aryan is a strong player himself, so he's not like Anish is second. But generally, seconds are not such ambitious players themselves, and for a good reason, because I personally, for instance, wouldn't be able to use a lot of ideas that I'm working on right now. It doesn't make sense. It's like a, I don't know, like a less skilled soldier using a super gun. It's just not necessary. First, you have to be good at playing chess, and then you play against other people who are good at playing chess, and then it makes sense to use the opening prep. But if you're not that good at playing chess, which is the case with me, then I think it doesn't really make sense to use cutting edge opening preparation, because even if you get a good position, likely that you're going to botch it up. So it makes sense to give it to someone who is good at playing chess, which is why I prefer that someone like Arjun uses what I prepare rather than using it myself. Either Arjun or my Chessable students, the YouTube people. Arjun has been phenomenal, it's true. I feel Arjun will come on top just because of dedication. Yeah, it seems so. It seems so, but we don't know, because going from this level to the top five, the top 10 is going to be harder than what Arjun achieved in the previous year. And it's not just going to be a question of dedication and hard work, but doing it in the right direction. And finding out this right direction is something I think which is unique for each individual. So you can have an approximate idea, but it's not like putting the destination on Google Maps and following the directions. It's not as simple as that. It's more like what Christopher Columbus did, you know. You have an approximate magnetic compass and you have an approximate direction, but you still don't clearly know what will happen uh, when you follow that path. That is a navigation from 2720 to, let's say, 2850. It's not it's not the to get to a grandmaster level. I think that's more like a Google Maps navigation. It's pretty simple, it's all worked out, and people so many people have done it. It can be replicated, but 2850 is a tougher zone. And which is why I think only one person, two persons have reached it in the history of chess. All right, so I think I'll stop the stream here. This was fun, and I reached a new personal best on stream. I scored 47 in 3 minutes. I scored 51 in 5 minutes, but it was fun connecting once again. I will do a Chess This Week episode tomorrow, and I will have a flight day after tomorrow. So uh, that is going to be the schedule for the next 2 days, and I'll try to get myself as much as I can in shape, but it's just going to be for fun playing in this world rapid and blitz. I'm not going with high ambitions or aspirations. That said, of course, I want to play as well as I can. So I'm not like making ready grounds for failure, but I'm also giving bring back a world champion. I might need to bring Magnus Carlsen back. What's the farthest country I have traveled? It's all within Europe, guys. I have never gone to USA or the North American continent. So that's not a problem. What about this year's 31st December stream? Maybe I'll do it IRL. Maybe I can go to the YouTube and just click on go live. Yeah, I've never been to USA. Okay, so before I go, maybe a final word. Yeah, I've been to Australia, uh, but is that far? It's not that far, no? Australia was not that far from what I remember. Okay, let's just have a look at. Oh, where did my camera go? What a what an amazing boomer I am. But let's just keep it like this for now. Let's have a look at some of the games which are going on. So Hans Niemann playing in the final. He's trying to win against. I don't like this. The board is not clearly visible. Let's try and bring my face into that dusting. Or if you feel that it's better without my face, that also works. Yeah, this thing looks so much better. So we don't need that. Yeah, I think this is fine. And Hans is trying, he's pressing. How do we get the evaluation bar out here? Enable, I don't know. Okay, but we're not going to be here for a long time, so let's not worry. Hans Niemann looks like Sam. He's trying, Hans is trying, but it looks like Alexenko is defending. Alexenko needs a draw in order to win this tournament. Hans has to win. Amin Tabatabai defeated our beast AD ban after this blender with G4, quickly going bad for AD. This is not a real move, guys. King into E4. It's like I think AD resigned after rook E1 check. So don't play this move in real life and expect to win like Tabatabai did. Aditya Mittal is probably drawing against Abhimanyu Puranik. That's the Sunway suggests. Let's have a look at the. Let's have a look at the Gukesh game. Where is Gukesh? Watch broadcast. Go to broadcast. And we should find Gukesh somewhere. Where is Gukesh? Suggest they don't have Gashimo Memorial on leeches or what? This is the Rapid. What about the Blitz? Seems like they don't have the Gashimo Memorial out here on leeches, which is surprising. I met Amin at the Olympiad. They also don't have the Blitz tournament, is it? Only Chess 24 has it. But why? Is chess very popular in Spain? It's not especially that popular, but it is certainly convenient to have a place in Europe where you can have a base to travel. It's also more useful for opportunities. All right, people. So we have the Gashimo Memorial out here. I'll have a better scene. I'll try to have a better scene. Sorry, guys. Sorry. So what I was saying is Abdul Satru has defeated everyone, so he's leading, and Gukesh on the, I mean, except this one loss against Muhammad Yaro, and Gukesh on the other hand has lost all the blitz games so far, except against Rauf Mamedo. So chat, what you need to understand is this can happen to the best of prodigies. So if I play badly in the World Rapid and Blitz, which is the likely result, then don't go too harsh on me. Yeah? This is the disclaimer I'm giving before going. Be nice, be gentle, because this is the expectation level I'm setting clearly from the beginning. Not like Sagar, I'm not going to make myself look like the best player since the times of Fisher, but this is the expectation level, and so you have your expectation levels clear. So that's the update on the two events that are going on right now, the Sunway Sujjas, and I'm not calling myself a prodigy, but that's a nice way to pick things. Thank you, Srijan. Hey, Kaivalli, you got your prize, right, from the Chess 24 giveaway? Because I'd feel very guilty if you didn't. But I think you did. I hope you did. Because we can't even give away any more things from Chess 24 anymore. So that train has passed, and awesome. All right, chat. Thank you so much. Love you all, and I'll see you all really soon. Uh, if you liked this kind of stream, then I would love to do it a lot more often. Just doing some puzzle rush. It's a great way to wake up and warm up a bit. And you won't probably enjoy it so much if it gets a bit too repetitive. But as I said, it can still be an interesting way to document the progress and how the practice helps you get better. So I got 47 in 3 minutes and 51 in 5 minutes, both of which are my personal best because I haven't been doing a lot of puzzle rush. With time, maybe I'll hit 50 in 3 minutes. Maybe I'll get to like 60 in 5 minutes. That would be good goals for 2023 sometime. Sure, Pranjalya. We'll close with your question. We'll close it off with your question. Would you be termed as Arjun's trainer, coach, or second? That's a bit of a. I think with the current chess terminology, a second would be the most closest the nature of work I'm doing. But that said, these terms can get very interrelated. These terms uh, they can kind of cross into each other. So, uh, but yeah, more towards the seconding part. Is there a position open for Arjun's third? There is position open for Arjun's third, but I think getting there is a lot harder than being a second. You need to. I don't think you have it in you, Ishan. Yes, intertwined. Intertwined is a better way of putting it. I'm still a bit groggy. It's 6 p.m., but I'm still a bit groggy. I woke up very late today. I slept quite late. Ever since the Hikaru Magnus match, I've been sleeping at like 4 or 5. And I just sleep 8 hours from the time I sleep. So I just wake up 8 hours from the time I sleep. So it's been appropriate like that. So still a bit groggy. No effect on my puzzle rush, but my English vocab recall is affected. All right, chat. Thank you so much. Love you all. See you really soon. I'll see you at the Chess This Week episode before I go to the World Rapid and Blitz. I think I'll record it tomorrow. So you'll see it day after on Saturday morning. And Then maybe I'll say hi to you guys from Kazakhstan if the internet is good. But yeah, see you until then. Bye bye.